And we thank you for this moment which you have made for us out there, and we bless the name of the Lord. In the studios, I'm not alone. I'm with a team of young people, my fellow young people, and at this moment, allow me give them a chance of greeting you and wishing you a nice program. We can begin from here.
My name is Mabazrina Rabogo. I am 10 years old. I am in P4 class. Thank you. My name is Atura Dalentrina. I am 9 years old. I am a student of Maria Teresa's Golden Jubilee Memorial Primary School. Thank you.
My name is Beron Jennifer from Glory to Glory Education Center. Thank you.
My name is Gonza Evelyn. I learn from Glory to Glory Education Center. I wish you the next program. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Mwebale kuija. Thank you. So, this morning, our topic of discussion is all about, it is actually a question. Should children put on their cultural clothes on school events or during school events? We bring this after looking a number of events in schools whereby external or the Western culture is being mostly promoted. So, in this case, we bring in our local culture, our Toro culture, that is to say. So we are asking this morning, is it okay, good, is it necessary for students, for pupils in schools to put on their cultural clothes during the school events? A number of school events happen, especially in secondary schools and primary schools, whereby we seeing different activities are being done, different co-curricular activities are being done, and in all that we are seeing like our culture is somehow lagging behind, because as people enjoy different activities in schools, they mostly promote the Western culture. So this morning, our brothers and sisters out there, that is the topic of discussion. Allow me start with you, Raina. Do you think, is it necessary, is it advisable for students, for pupils in schools to put on their cultural wear during the school events? But before that, may you please tell us what are cultural clothes?
Cultural clothes are attires that people wear to show their culture.
Attires people wear to show their culture.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, how do you think is it important? May you please briefly tell us about the importances of the cultural clothes?
Cultural clothes preserve a sense of identity.
Wow.
They also preserve a sense of belonging.
Belonging.
Yes.
Okay, what do you mean by saying a sense of identity? Someone may not likely get you very well.
It means like the person who you are, the features of you, and the facts about you.
Okay. So, Atura, what do you think are the importances of cultural clothes?
I think the importances of cultural clothes, it helps to know your culture.
They help.
They help to know your culture in a society. It promotes respect, like people know more about your culture. They don't keep disturbing you that why do you keep wearing non-cultural clothes.
So we can move on to the next person. Please tell us, what do you think are the importances of cultural clothes during school events mostly?
To be identified by pupils at school.
Another one? You have only that one. Okay, we can move on to the next person. What do you think are the importances of cultural clothes during school events?
Cultural clothes teach pupils more about other cultures like Toro culture, like Buganda. Like when you go in Buganda, you find there's someone wearing a gomis, you cannot wonder that, you can be knowing that is Buganda culture.
So all in all, it promotes identity, it promotes sense of belonging. Okay, so Raina,
Yes.
may you please explain the importances of the disadvantages of not wearing the cultural clothes?
Some disadvantages that cultural clothes are uncomfortable. Some are expensive and hard to make.
No, like I'm meaning you tell us the disadvantages of not wearing cultural clothes during school events. How does it affect the school event? Or how does it affect our culture store, for example? How does it affect, people in case it is not promoted?
So let's say it's a school event. All the pupils and teachers are wearing their cultural clothes, and for you, you have come in school uniform, like you're the only one wearing the school uniform. Children will start asking you, why didn't you wear your cultural attire? And also the teacher will start questioning you about, do you have a cultural attire? Why didn't you bring it?
Now, finally, how does it affect the school? Do you think the school will be promoted cultural ways, or it is affected?
It is affected.
It is affected.
Yes.
So at Hora, what do you think are the disadvantages of not putting on cultural clothes? Because some people are even not aware. Actually, some people, they think putting on cultural clothes, they should be done by the elders, those old people. So what do you think is the disadvantage of not wearing cultural clothes on some school events?
I think when you don't wear your cultural wear, it shows that you do not respect your culture. Even people will start gossiping about you. That you might find the whole community knows that you do not respect your attire.
Meaning it brings disrespect towards our culture.
Yes.
Okay, so young people out there, let us please engage in putting on cultural clothes. They have told us it shows it is a sense of belonging. It brings a sense of belonging. It shows like identity. So please let us try to put on cultural clothes. For example, people in different schools, for example, schools outside Fort Portal, outside Toro, you can put in your case something which you can dress during some school activities, during some school events, such that our culture is promoted. You'll be selling us outside there much as you're in school. So let us move on to the next speaker there. What do you think is the disadvantage of not putting on cultural clothes?
People start asking you many questions and they start laughing at you because you don't respect your culture.
People will start laughing at you. Okay, let us move on.
If you don't respect your culture,
If you don't put on cultural clothes,
if you don't put on cultural clothes, they have told you bring your attire. It does not like, well, they have told you, like you are Uganda, they have told you to bring your cultural attire, you need to bring it. if you don't bring it, the teacher can know that you don't know your culture and you don't know anything about traditional wear.
Okay, thank you for that view. So basically, we are all agreeing that it is of use to put on cultural clothes. Not so?
Yes.
So it is of use. So members out there, dear our viewers, this morning we continue to share with you our topic, which is, if you have just joined us, the topic is the importance of putting on cultural clothes in some school events. Or we are asking, is it of use? Is it important to put on cultural clothes on some school events? And my fellow workers here in today's program, they are all agreeing that it is good, and they have just shared the disadvantages of not putting on cultural clothes. So, what do you think it is going to leave our academics? For example, during some events, cultural clothes which are being put on are not all that good. They may end up like leading people into other businesses which are not academical. Young people. So, where do you think this is going to leave our academic status in schools, Reina? How do you think like putting on cultural clothes is going to leave our academics? Will it promote? If it is promoting, then what are the disadvantages academically?
The disadvantages are if you wear your traditional clothes, they will teach. Let's say like you have worn your traditional clothes, your parents have told you your culture, but you don't know all about it. So you can put it on, and maybe the teachers can see that you are, let's say you're wearing a Gomez. The teachers can say maybe I am a Muganda, and they can teach you more about the Baganda.
So in some lessons like history and SST, that's where it lies. Okay. There are, and where do you think it is going to leave us young people? Some styles which are being put on, some fashions of the cultural clothes are not all that good when you relate academics with now, like the way how people put on during such a times. Some people may end up, going into other non-related businesses. For example, the sexual immorals. Some people may, where do you think that one is going to lead us?
I think it will lead them to, people will start saying that you don't respect your culture, you're lacking your culture, and people will say that when they see you with your parents, they'll ask your parents, why isn't your child respecting her culture? And for you, you are respecting your culture.
But we are seeing now what I'm meaning is like someone is respecting a culture, someone is putting on well, but the way how she has put on, especially girls nowadays. Yes, it is a cultural wear, but someone is in school, and the way how she's putting on, where do you think that one is going to lead us? That's my question.
Oh, so if you don't wear your cultural attire well, people start questioning you. Didn't your parents teach you how to wear your attire well?
So like it will create some questions.
Yes.
And do you think it is promoting our morals? Someone can put on something which is so tiny, especially some girls. Some girls may put on things which are too short, and remember they are affecting our boys now. So do you think that one is going to create an impact?
No.
It won't create, but I think it is creating some impact, because as girls are putting on, some boys, they may end up doing some evil, they engage in sexual immorals. But thank you for that. So Atura, where do you think putting on cultural wear, it is going to lead us academically?
Putting on cultural wear, it shows respect. But some girls nowadays, they put on short things that even do not respect their culture. So the community can start fighting. Every time they come at your house, they start questioning you about your culture, your traditional food. You find like every time you eat chicken, if you are Mtoro, you must eat like sometimes, not commonly, you must eat like millet and ferlinda.
So where do you think all that is going to let us academically? Mbintu byokusoma. Where do you think will students benefit? If yes, how are they benefiting?
Children will benefit by wearing their culture wear. It promotes peace in the community. You can learn more about your culture and you respect people.
Okay, you can learn more about your culture and you respect people. So, let me continue to you, Evelyn. Where do you think it is going to lead us academically? Now we want you to speak about our academics. Yes, people will be given authority in case it is allowed. So, where do you think it is going to lead us?
It will lead us, it will teach children more about other cultures like Buganda, Bunyoro, and Toro. If you don't wear it, if you don't teach children about it, they will not know about their culture and other cultures. So it helps them to keep peace in their community and other communities around them.
Okay. So do you think like teachers are likely to be happy with this? Because in some schools we see non-school attires are not totally allowed. Do you think teachers may see the benefit of this?
I think teachers will see the benefit of this because, like, in exams they may bring about culture and children explain and they pass the examination.
Wow, I love that. So, Atura, do you think teachers are likely to see the benefit of this in your own perspective?
Yes.
And then how?
When children wear their cultural wear, like when they are going to perform at school, they can bring trainers who know more about culture and they can teach them. For example, if it comes in the paper, they can pass.
Meaning academic-wise, it will be promoting our academics and our culture is being promoted as well. Okay, thank you for that. So to you, Raina, do you think teachers will see the benefit of this?
Yes, I think teachers will see the benefit of this because they'll see that the children of the school are respecting their culture, and maybe other parents, maybe they can go on TV, they perform. Other parents who have children will see that this school is nice, and then more children will start coming into that school, and the school can get beneficial.
Okay, I love that. In all that, I get the point of marketing, meaning it will be marketing our schools, for example, in MDD competitions of different schools. And remember, co-curricular activities are so important, and where we have co-curricular activities, that's where our culture lies mostly. So we believe this morning that it will help to promote our culture, it will market our schools, and to, everyone will be happy in the society. Let us please learn to put on our cultural clothes in schools. For example, in MDD competitions, you find someone is putting on other things, but when it comes to cultural clothes, a person says, no, I don't love that. But let us love our culture. Let us love our culture in respect with God's commandments, in respect with the school rules and regulations and the country constitution. Allow me take you for a short commercial break. We are coming back. It is still the Kids Talk Show. Be blessed.
Fort TV. Stay entertained.
Africa is full of stories. Stories of culture, creativity, and connection. Now, Afromobile brings these authentic African stories to your screen wherever you are. From your phone to your TV, to your desktop or laptop, to your tablet, with the all-new Afromobile, enjoy these stories uninterrupted, streaming anytime, anywhere, and on any smart device. Locally locked in with live events, TV, radio, movies, exclusives, and on-demand shows and more. Afromobile is your getaway to the Pearl and the whole of Africa. Search and download Afromobile from your app store today and immerse yourself in the stories shaping us today. Afromobile, authentic African stories.
TV, I am the man that you call for a killing. Top shotter if you know what I'm meaning. Blessings follow me in abundance. Your greetings, massive. How you doing? Then call me Titan. Remember, say you're watching Fort TV. Keep it locked.
Code for a killing. Top shotter if you know what I'm meaning.
Chakere asosa madre kuna munane kuri 10 mu 25 okwa Resort Square obutodiye kasese ni Tal Audio na nyabawore bamasana mani nari kurariria abanyaroje runyabosi lebe n'umutina mutina gari kangania omuyira ngabikajya ewa hurekerera emesehere ari kanganisha business mutina mutina amavina awikiyira no muziki live band watahuna tuwita bimbi tetete EDRC David Kalupa Mayeya Santa Katerelang Boni Kamala Leusa na Pila Boy Good Hope Alex Musjo Binelli Mr. Roy, Lusenge Tembo, Edwin K, Leader Sis, Kanyere, Heli Baby, Mama la Mama, B16, Kajana Jole, Maskahafi, Nabanda Bangaungahu, Ebony Bujo, Nice Cake, Troublemaker, Just Miss, Effort Poto, Ayadieri, Unyangabo Soldier, Eliengera, Mtolmoma VIP, Mitwale Viri, Via Pitable, Mitwala Satu, na Mitwala Tanu, milioni Viri, milioni Satu, na milioni Tanu. Esha nyui chama chungula se kumnibiri esho manchenjacha to ale bad ticket ukwasinjikana nesesa unumukoresha momo pay wihimate star chikumengani 5 star isato star nguma ibiri musanji nguma mwenda hash iwona kwa mabirenderako uhandike a transaction ID eye ticket yao chama tekanibwa ne Tal Audio na Nyabawore Foundation ibani matikibwa ne Coca-Cola MSF Iriso Kofoka Centenary Bank DSTV Linkbus Sport TV Rich Hand Atlas Modo Kasese General Hardware.
Fort TV. Stay entertained.
Namabara mucha omwarina eri omwami mukolo. Okomena ni biro munani Clay, member our Seventh Day Adventist Church. Kandi ukwana mbianunga simanya mpanga. Kusangwa abere truha engebe. Kandi ngatise simanya mpanga habwere bina birikolesha member buri mundu wose owe kanisa eye Mugoma SDA Church. Eribya etukaunza emyaka 70. Checha malaika ingala liria buri mundu wose erisasa kwa kanisa ya Mugoma Seventh Day Adventist Church ebiro 28 okweze ko mwenda 2025. Echiro echitu kisabya etukasondekana yesi asende esikaunzerera omubiri omwami mukolo erunzere kanisa tukisaba tukasoroka yesi asende esingenengene na milioni 10 abasubuzi abosi abikalani abosi mwase tuhindahindane okwe kanisa eye Mugoma SDA Church. Wamabya uli mukwe owe Mugoma nawo sasa, wamabya iuli munyoni owe Mugoma nawo sasa, wamabya iwanasabire omukanisa ye Mugoma nawo lekesabula. Neryo kandi bwingalalirya abandu bosi isinendereka eshakwaya kusangwa eshakwaya sikakola mubiri munene kutsema erilaba mwashakwaya tukabye tukatulanaye engulo mamukulu ibwe eshakwaya sikisabye sene sikahalamba mwami mukulu okwakiro eki ayuta mwana kisehikeriwe wamasabulaho singa ngawokisaburachi abesikulu bawo kusangwa tukisabye etukabiuka emyaka sanjuni 3 ngekanisa eye Mugoma SDA Church. Nyamuhanga abiri tukorera binene kutsema abakalo mabulisha obututimbireko erilomasha district esitutimbireko ekasese ebundi bujo ekamwenge echenjojo emubende mwase tukolo mubiri wo mwami mukulu okobero 28 okwezi kwa mwenda 2025 okwa kanisa eye Mugoma SDA Church. Mwenzi wanyu mwale wetu munyetu mwenzi wanyu orekende sabulaho okwa chirwechi
TV, I am the man that you call for a killing. Top shatter if you know what I'm meaning. Blessings follow me in abundance. Your greetings, massive. How you doing? Then call me Titan. Remember, say you're watching Fort TV. Keep it locked.
Call for a killing. Top shatter if you know what I'm meaning.
Welcome back. It is still the Kids Talk Show coming to you live from Fort TV here in Fort Portal Tourism City. Once again, my name is Nicholas Kahumusa, the Kids Talk Show host, and I thank you for viewing us. And we are in the second part of our show. We are in the middle of our show. We are almost completing it. If you have just joined us and you would like to know the topic of discussion, it is on screen, and it is all about, is it of use when it comes to putting on cultural clothes in schools, in different school activities, school events. So we discussed about cultural clothes, what they are, the importances, the disadvantages of not putting them on in different cultural activities. And with me here, I'm having a different group. I'm having a group of different young people here, and they are the ones driving us in this. So allow me come back for this part. But in this part, we are going to look about what advice to give to head teachers, to teachers, to parents who are out there, because we might be discussing about putting on cultural clothes on different school events, while head teachers are not in support of it, while parents are not in support of it, and some teachers you may find are not in support of it. So this morning, allow me to begin with you, Raina. What advice are you sending to our beloved head teachers, parents and teachers who are out there about the importance of putting on cultural clothes, we as young people?
I am advising the head teachers, parents and teachers that they should teach the children how to wear their cultural attires, how to dance their traditional dances, how to eat and cook their traditional food, and how to do different activities that their parents do as their traditions.
Do you think, okay, what advice are you sending to teachers? May you please brief on them the importances of putting on cultural clothes once again as now head teachers and teachers?
I'm advising them that to teach them about their culture. If they teach them about their culture, it can preserve a sense of identity. It can develop confidence. and also it can strengthen identity.
Okay. Athura, what advice are you giving to head teachers, to teachers and our parents about putting on cultural clothes we as young people?
I'm giving them advice that said, if they're in a school, the head teacher should decide some days children should wear the cultural wear, even the head teachers and parents if there is an event at school. And even they can bring trainers who can train them about how to dance their cultural wear.
On how to dance using their cultural clothes.
Yes.
Okay. So to you, what do you think? Okay. What advice are you giving to our elders out there? The head teachers, the teachers and our parents, what advice are you giving them as basing on the importance of cultural wear?
They must teach their children how to wear clothes and how to dance using their cultural wares, and how to eat and how to cook their traditional food.
Okay. To you, Evelyn, what advice are you giving to our dear head teachers and our own parents about putting on cultural clothes we as young people?
The advice I'm giving them, they should teach their children how to wear their traditional clothes. Like if the girls do not wear their traditional clothes well, they may attract the boys and they may do sexual intercourse.
Immoralities, okay? So, meaning, as we bring in this one, the teachers, the head teachers and our own parents outside there, let us be so careful. As we said before, some cultural clothes are not all that good. They are promoting some evil in a way whereby it is not put on well. Therefore, our dear girls, our dear parents, we should train our girls and boys on how to put on cultural clothes. You can put on cultural clothes, you be smart without affecting anyone else. Therefore, we should train, we should engage, we come in, we train our students, we train our pupils. During the holidays at schools, teachers should engage in, maybe bring in some culture activists and they do some training on how to put on the cultural clothes. We thank you, Evelyn, for that view. And you people, let me ask you a question. Do you love your culture?
Yes.
Do you love your culture?
Yes.
Do you love your culture?
Yes.
They have said yes. So, I'm beginning with you, Reina. Where do you belong in terms of culture? Where do you come from in terms of culture?
I come from the Vatoro.
Vatoro culture.
Yes.
Toro culture.
Yes.
Then Blessing.
I come from the Vatoro culture.
I come from the Vatoro culture.
Vatoro culture. Yes.
I also come from the Vatoro culture.
You also come from the Vatoro culture. So in the studios today, I'm having only the Vatoros. I personally, I also come from the Toro culture. I'm a Mutoro, and I thank God for that. So people, do you love your culture?
Yes.
You love your culture?
Yes.
You have told me that is around the 4th time. So let me ask you, what do you learn from your culture? You, Reina, what do you learn from your culture?
I learn how to cook our traditional food as Vatoro and how to eat when we are in festivals of the Vatoro, and also how to wear the Vatoro attires and how to dance the Batoro, how to dance the Batoro dances.
Okay. Do you think your culture has created a step in your life as a young person?
Yes.
Now, like how?
It has benefited me to show my culture, to feel confident about my culture, and I thank God for that.
Wow. So, do you think, first of all, what do you learn from your culture?
I learned to respect people in the community. I learned to show love to my fellow friends.
You learn to show love to your fellow friends. Like how do you do it?
When we're eating breakfast and some do not pack, some of my friends, we can share with them, we show them love. So one time if you don't pack, they can also do the same that you did.
Wow, I love that. As Batoro young people, as the Baganda young people who are watching us from Buganda, as Ankole young people who are watching us from Ankole, as Busoga young people, Basoga young people, let us do like what she's saying now. Let us love people. Let us learn to stay with different people, and we love that. So, to you, our next speaker there, what do you learn from your culture?
I learn how to greet people.
To greet people.
I learn how to respect elders. How to dance and how to cook.
How to dance, how to cook. All that from your culture.
Yes.
Okay. So, Evelyn, what do you learn from your culture?
I learn how to dance my culture. I learn how to respect my parents. I learn how to sit in public when we are eating our traditional food.
Wow, I love that. So here in Toro we have the issue of Empako. Do we all have Empako?
Yes.
May you please tell us your pet name?
My pet name is Abol. My pet name is Abol.
Yes.
My pet name is Abol.
Really? You're all Abolis? Okay.
My pet name is Atwoki.
Atwoki. And me, my pet name is Arali. So, pet names here in Toro, they are part of our culture. As you are putting on a cultural wear, you should be having good knowledge on how to use the pet name. You find someone is putting on a kanzu smartly. Omusajja aluko smart, omoja smart, but someone can't greet. What advice are you giving to such people? You find someone is having a pet name, but he's just passing by people and can't say good morning. Tatwoki, taboli, empako ni wa mkaikuru. Empako ya nyaba mama, empako tingimanyire. Ninkusaba ongambire empako yawe. Ebigambo nkebe. Omuntu asobora akabibaza bati. Naraba hati. What do you speak to such a people?
I am advising such a people to always greet someone even if it's a stranger, because it shows respect for people in your community.
The next speaker.
I am advising that person who does not greet people on the way, he or she should greet people because it shows respect for your culture.
Respect for the culture.
If you don't greet people whom you meet, even you will be ashaming your culture.
Much as someone is putting on a cultural wear, can still ashame our culture, can still bring shame towards our culture. That's what you are saying.
Yes.
Okay, next speaker.
I'm advising those people who don't greet elder people, because if you don't greet some people, they'll start gossiping about you and you will shame your culture, and you will be not promoting love in the community.
Okay, Evelyn?
I'm advising those people who don't greet their elders, like you might meet an old woman and you pass her, by the way, you don't greet her, you can find she has a problem and she wants help, so you pass her and God cannot bless you. So I'm advising them to always greet their elders on their way back home and their way anywhere they're going.
Okay, thank you for that, for those views. Thank you. So we are this morning, allow me bring on a scenario. Someone is putting on a cultural clothes. Is putting on cultural clothes, smartly dressed. Finds someone at the gate, someone sweeping. You know, they have sent her to go and maybe meet someone, the owner of the home. Not so?
Yes.
Are we at par?
Yes.
So someone comes, reaches the gate, and after reaching the gate, he or she finds the owner of the home. Omuntu ogu nambere bamutumire yasanga yo mukama weka ali mukusingora. So huwe mukama weka tamumanyire yeija kurora namurabaho. Mukama weka ija kurora omwana ogu bamutumire naraba ajwaire kanzu ye kurungi, let's say nagenda abugenyi bainolinyo bamutumire nwakuja kurora. So naraba ha gate atakubazana nuwasangiroho namurorazi, you know, nko muntu arutaine mugaso. So someone goes into the house, nagenda na knockinga actually inside the gate, na knockinga on the door. In that process of knocking, nija kurora someone walekera gate na wakuja kukora kikubaza nawe. That experience omuntu kakubeka kintu nkeke kikubaho, okija kusanga omuntu tomuramukize omuraberoho mutiraga amabega wamurora nkartaine kigendererwa, then after reaching somewhere you find she's the same person you are in need of, he's the same person you are in need of. Surely what does it look like? Nikiba nikizoka kubi as in terms of truth, nikiba nikizoka kubi muno kandi kizoka kubi muno. Therefore, as we are trying to say that let us put on the cultural wear, tujwala kurungi, mostly students in different school activities, let us try to mind about our ethics.